long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And, Edwards with style and authority. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow. Vincent outside. Tries it from 19. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall outside.
Ay, sí, déjalo ahí. ¿Quién se murió?
And it's Randall with the jam.
Sí, que se estaba muriendo.
Wow.
Lo vi.
Julius Randall. We could feel
Le dio
the
un
floor
batería,
shaking
una
on
vaina
that
rara.
one. Hachimura from long range. That shot off.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Ok, entonces mis titulares no pueden salir porque se volvió el loco. Dime a ver si tenemos que confiar que Kevin Vincent. Tenemos que verle siempre.
Vincent outside. Here's Connect. Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant. He really did.
Ay, pero no defendemos a nadie.
6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make
Hay otra gente yo puedo meter porque es que no quiero meter a vaina, loco. No se llama este tío. Alain, loco. Alain, no, yo meto un tal cocolo, no meto a Alain.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And here's Doncic. Here's Finney Smith.
Pero vas a fallar, Marlon, solo. Se acaban los tiros. Se acaban los tiros. Charging, claro. Eso no es charging foul. Oye, yo le puse eso, pero a tu vaina tú, que yo no puedo estar cargando con esta cruz, Dios mío. Dos veces yo no fallo, menor. Dos veces yo no fallo.
Finney Smith's got 6 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to
him. Menor, corrí.
Drill a 3 each time.
Now Doncic, 5 points in the game.
Pues como yo no he jugado ese modo de juego todavía, no tengo esa información.
Outside Vanderbilt. And here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards with it. Now Doncic defending. Outside, DiVincenzo. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
Papi, nadie nivel tú. Pero él es muy bueno del triple.
Los Angeles leading by 5.
Ok, ahora yo fallo solo.
No good on the 3. Pass to Edwards.
Okay.
Outside McDaniels. Right side Reed. Now here's Edwards. Guarded by Doncic. Edwards gets the bucket.
And this is how confident Edwards
is.
It feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense. They just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bien, entonces. Pero estoy pidiendo que entre LeBron James, papá Dios. Lo estoy pidiendo.
They've led by as much as 10. Nice shot by Finney Smith.
Obviamente hay que traer quién es el mejor jugador ahora mismo, que estoy ganando por él. Finney Smith. Y no es por Finney Smith.
Here's Edwards.
Va a meter Antonio. Tiene que ser y te va a meter. Quita. Fucking Rick.
Fires the 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him. Outside Edwards.
Back to DiVincenzo. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
La mía internet, en internet se encuentra
shot clock and game clock. McDaniels can't hit. Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. But if it goes,
no, Luquita, no.
Up 14
¿Por qué el tipo no me ha quitado este juego? Si en este cuarto le hice la mano.
lead in large part due to their three-point shooting. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive. And it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Edwards. Fires from deep. And it's connect with a rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
No, King no.
Success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this
promedio. Él no, usted no lo tiene para defender.
Size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And that one's good. Edwards got 6.
Outstanding work in close.
Ahora me la caen.
It's just so
Voy a matar un jugador.
Vincent outside. Back to James.
Pero ¿por qué Vanderbilt que queda solo? La voy a tirar de ahí, que sea lo que yo
He drops it from range. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's gonna take it every time.
Randall, good.
Pero porque tuvimos ese tiempo y estamos ganando cómodo.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Están ready, ya pueden entrar. Luquita Doncic, 7 puntos, 2 rebotes, 8 asistencias. Ya anda el juego el día de hoy. LeBron amaga, va, busca el pase. Austin Reeves solo desde la esquina. Falla, LeBron arruga la cara. No le gustó eso al King.
To the left wing. Here's
Randall.
And Reeves pulls it down. Fantastic ball
movement for them tonight. El King bajando por los aros. LeBron James con 10 puntos. No, no es muy fácil, loco.
Man, you got the table shaking over here.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Reeves. Doncic outside. Now, here is James. Off the mark there with a 3. How about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake. He's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
The Luka 3. Money.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Edwards looking it over. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Reeves. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15-point game. Here's Gobert. This one for 3. Edwards, no good. 1:51 left in the third. Doncic is doubled. Now James. Counted from distance. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is
quita el
nice
juego,
to see
quiero
him
uno más
give
interesante ya, y yo estoy acá con ustedes ya.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening.
Quítese,
And
Gobert.
attack when you have that chance.
the adjustment. Man, what a finish.
Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards has got 8 points.
The focus Edwards has, I mean, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Edwards with some muscle.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep
Off the rim, a distancia.
Another three.
And just totally relentless.
Luka Doncic, 10 puntos, 10 asistencia. Doble para él. Los Lakers buscando el robo de balón. Anthony Edwards a distancia. Ay, rebote para Finney Smith, que está teniendo un partido de 15 puntos. LeBron contra Mike Conley. LeBron penetra el King, le sale Gobert. Buena defensa de Gobert. Gobert, rebote. Mike Conley, tiro. Podrá valer. Final del tercer cuarto. Los Lakers con una ventaja cómoda de 55
Feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They're getting quality look.
¿Tú no quieres poner a tu gente en directo o algo en sintonía?
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Lakers have possession. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Vincent. And here's Hachimura. Sinks it from distance.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Outside read. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Para jugar 3-4, pero fíjate porque hay como una tabla y tú puedes volver a... Yo creo que tú lo puedes repetir.
Hachimura outside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Alexander Walker. Out left to the wing. Poked loose. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Ball's going up the court. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
DiVincenzo. And again, unable to change momentum here. From downtown. And he drains it.
Tripletadora. El tipo me está hablando, dame y habla con él, a ver qué me dice. Hey, yo, bro, what happened?
Solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, part of the game plan
Bro,
was to neutralize
where
the
you
crowd.
from?
Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
Bang,
This
bang,
is snowballing
bang,
for them. They've
bang.
got to get a good look next time down.
Me fui entonces ya que tú no estás a hablar. Yo lo soy dominicano hoy.
Launches a three. Kept alive. Tries again. It's blocked.
Va.
And that'll be...
Diablo, se me fue, loco. No quería que se me fuera, loco. Me dijo, three-pointer, y se fue. Nada, hemos buscado otro rival. Mi gente, el super chat allá abajo. Coger un equipo, si ellos cogieron. ¿Qué es eso de grande? Con lo bien, por eso te estoy. En la tabla. Ese equipo le cojo este muerto, loco. Ahora sí es verdad, ellos están abandonando. Contra la máquina. $21. Di que a Memphis le voy a coger Oklahoma para que no brille conmigo. Pero si yo no le gano a Memphis, loco, mira. Ya lo va a cambiar el equipo un tigre. Yo que cogió Oklahoma. Elegí el quinteto. Yo te dije a ti que duran un bow. Ya lo sabes, ponerlo con un uniforme vaina, ¿no? Vamos a ponerlo azul para no. Contigo, gilipollas. Vamos, que mi público lo que quiere es bicho.
I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter.
Pero tú dijiste que los maestros. Hey, no le hace de Michael. Oh, en el mid-range. Defendiendo de una para, de verdad. Y los tigres no están jugando. Pero ¿para qué entran si no quieren jugar, loco? No, me la robo porque está hablando mío. La meter.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Hay que hacer la actuación. Y el mejor LeBron o Jordan. LeBron James, pero vas a tirar ese tiro. Álvaro, qué bien lo hizo ahí. A meter. Sí, qué maldito, con un bow en la D. Te asusta, ya se me la che. Venga acá, Morandi, que usted dice que duro. Usted un chivito, Morán, usted un chivito. Venga, usted dice
He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best
not
to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an
Yo no
incredible
te
rookie
puedo
season.
I don't think
olvidar.
any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways
Mierda,
that
pues
he
el
did.
tipo
So coming
viene
back
inspirado,
healthy,
quiere ganar,
making
man.
that
Nada más por
immediate
ser
impact,
eso, le huele
Chet
una
Holmgren
azul.
is going to be a superstar in this league.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has
Che,
that
Gui.
length to be able to extend up to the rim.
O sea, yo lo que defiendo, muchachos, yo lo que defiendo, yo juego para defender.
Thunder off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point
Ay,
game.
no pueden con
The
Chevy.
shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
6.3 asistencia.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart.
No la suba,
basketball
Morán.
and
No la
exploiting
suba.
whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Checking in for the Hebrews, number 7, Santi Aldama.
Que cortina de
Morant outside. They set the pick. He lobs it up.
Álvaro, que van a Liu.
Down the
Sorprendido,
alley-oop
en
slam.
verdad.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for two.
Es que tiene que jugar par de juegos, papi, ¿qué tú?
I tell you what, it's
Para que se
almost
note,
like
son
stealing
tres
to
juegos
watch how
rápidos.
he plays the game from this seat.
Pico.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Mantente mirando el tiempo, que cuando tú ves que queden 5 minutos o 4 minutos, entra a jugar otro de 5 para 5.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Tocó.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant looking around.
Pero no van a ganar, atento a Liu. Atento a Liu, no van a ganar.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yo hablando de disparate, me tocó uno que jugamos menos ahí.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Pero por algo yo te garantizo que es el mejor del mundo. Digo, porque yo te garantizo eso. Es una bestia que yo no le cojo de que cabra, de que a Memphis.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the post. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Morant with the steal. And then Morant slams it in.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Bain. One-on-one here. Here's Kennard. Thunder with the rebound. On the wing, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Che, no, Che, por favor.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Nice defense from Dort.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together
good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. He was fully in their control.
Both free throws good from Morant.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
That's tough. Bueno, que no perdido. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover. Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action.
¿Verdad, no? Tengo 12 con él y no falla.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Pero ¿por qué Shai Gilgeous está jugando? Alguien que me diga, por favor.
Set an NBA record
Sí, yo lo
last season
senté.
for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Never doubt that. SGA determined on the finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
No me la roba.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Wallace outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. The shot off that time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And stolen by Caruso. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy, and we thank you for the report. Here's Jackson. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Dale, busca.
The Thunder leading by 9. Right side, Williams. Here's Wallace. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Papi, sigue mirando el 3 para 3. Resetea.
Will it go? It's tipped. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Dort. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And you love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum. He's charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Este juego estaba de 4 puntos, ya está 31-17.
Here's Bain. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
All the energy on the other side right
hey, bro.
now. Every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Wallace, good. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders.
Después de eso, yo creo que ya tú vas a tener que jugar 5 para 5.
I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
No.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Wells. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
Ahorita ese tipo piensa que yo lo estoy perreando y se vuelve loco.
Jackson there uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Sinks the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Ahí tengo que ver cuánto triple yo le metí de
If you leave him open, he's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Goes up again.
Yo le metí este tigre, ok, déjame ver.
And it's good on the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 16-6 run. The kick out to Williams. Here's Wallace. And the rejection by Jackson. Clock at 6. The Grizzlies trailed by 14. Here's Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 9.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
They get it back.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And yes, it's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
1 second separating the shot clock and game. Here's Joe. Drills it from outside. Joe's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. Outside Bain. And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break.
Le doy una cambiar al nombre de los Tigres.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Grizzlies trailed by 13. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's pretty magical in OKC.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Hartenstein. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Wow,
what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Outside for Jackson. No good on the 3. The Thunder leading by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Holmgren. Clock at 4. Pulls it up. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Quítalo, ahorrame tiempo.
No better
Los tipos no están quitados.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Down by 15. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you.
No question about it.
This is his third trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Here's Hartenstein. Nobody near Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 6 points. The Grizzlies trailed by 15. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
The Grizzlies shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Second free throw, no good. The Thunder leading by 14. Pass to Holmgren. The 19-foot shot. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And the Thunder.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shane Gilgeous had.
Pero coño, quítalo. Oye, di caseta. Te puedo una retirada. Aquí se va a jugar aquí. Lo que se me está embalando, muerto. Exacto, váyase usted. Oye, loco, coño, bro, te va a decir que esto pase contigo, ¿no? Y que reírse, loco. Como tú me mirabas, como yo te lo hacía. Me equivoco. Héctor Washington Wilson. Así, pai. Porque te rinde más un minuto. Te estoy diciendo que sí, pai. Yo creo que sí. Body Hill. Post Omega. Ay, coño.
And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Mobley is screened. And it's Strus missing. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
16 feet away. Allen shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Curry. It's...
No ha quitado tan rápido.
Good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
And a deep three from Garland. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. And we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler, and the coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thank you, David.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game here. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Hield can't hit.
And even without that three-ball, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's Garland. Nobody near Allen. Off target with his three. Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis.
Sí.
Golden State moving it around. Green, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Curry can't get it to go.
De todos lados, me la meto de todos lados, papi. Donde quiera que tú la tires, la meto.
Not the guy you want to leave open.
A la pido.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive.
Yeah, la pido.
That one drops for him.
The speed of that first step is just what makes Mitchell so difficult to contain.
Hield outside.
No. Él es a la pivo no lleva bola, papi.
That one goes in.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things
Con el
through
tiro
with the
raro,
team.
¿verdad?
Both teams decided to change it up.
La meto pila, la meto.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Garland surveying the D. And it's in there.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork, he's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Now Podziemski. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Hunter with it. Now Green defending to the inside. Well,
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Warriors leading by 5.
Pero va, aquí eso.
Here's Butler. Over a Okoro. They get it back. Jackson Davis in the corner. Pajemski with it. He has yet to score. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off.
Con la defense.
Now, here's Garland. Spins to the wing on the left. And here is Okoro. And stolen by Butler. In the corner, it's Healed. And again, no good by Golden State. Mitchell wide open. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by...
Este tipo si pone mano, loco, para perder.
Allen.
Substitution on the court.
Five seconds left to play in the first. Here's Moody. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Pass to Pajemski. Curry is inside. Here's Post. 6 to shoot. There's Kuminga. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Here's Jerome. No good there. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Kuminga. Now Pajemski. Still without a basket. There's the pick. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 11. The drive by Green. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's the Warriors' ball. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one falls. Green's got 4 this quarter. Warriors
yo con Curry que no tiene más.
Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, it's well
worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. There's Garland. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
Yo no hubiera querido que tú lo sepas, se lo manda que solo. Se lo manda por el grupo.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Hunter on the wing. Green with the block.
Ay, qué bueno eres, malo.
Right it is. Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
No singa su madre.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Garland. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Pass to Green. To the paint. Outside.
Lo digo, mamá,
shot by Hield. Nobody around.
Quítalo, que ya gané, loco. Estoy hard.
Hield's got 9.
You should be looking for Hield. What a great pass.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Garland, top of the key. Mobley, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the run. The Warriors pull it in. 1:46 left in the second quarter. And Curry, here we go. Three-pointer, Hield. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no...
33, si ese tigre sigue ahí adentro, no sea ahí, no abusar.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
No importa lo que le entre, lo que tiene que. No puedo hablar un chino, en verdad, me tengo frío.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. There's Garland. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run
Yo
by
no
Golden
me
State.
doy por vencido.
You look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
A shot by Podziemski, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Garland, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The kick outside to Butler. Green with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Butler, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A drive by Garland. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And that's on the D. You got to make sure you're guarding Mitchell from that corner.
Pass to Hield. Three-pointer, Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now, here's Garland. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Spencer. Over to the left wing. And Post gets it to go. Post has got the first basket of the second half here for the Warriors. And here is Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
Ya no te lo va a vender, ¿qué?
Garland left side. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
Nice there.
Papi, pelota de 15, vete, por favor, vete.
A little bit of a show there. Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Looking to get it going. Down low. A kick out to Mobley. Here's Allen. From down in the low post, it goes. That's 7 points for Allen.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guy. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Hield outside. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Hield. Here's Curry with the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Igual, 22 puntos.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Igual.
Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Good on the triple. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more emphasis on jacking up threes.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a one.
Que yo quisiera que Tigre se vaya y dejarlo.
Mitchell outside. Overhealed. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 22.
No, eso no es KD, eso no es Tigre online.
And Curry, here we go. And Post gets it to go.
Ese no.
7 points.
Casi aquí ya contigo dice que por ahí entra de gente viendo y calosa.
Oh yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer
about.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Pass to Mobley.
Tigre ahí online. Estoy loco que lo quite. No está como quitarlo.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Hield outside. And Curry has it in the corner. They double team Curry. Hield with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Curry from 17 feet out. This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Shot from the wing. The shot, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Curry's shot is off. And here are the Cavaliers. The wide open look here for Garland. That three off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
On the wing, Hield. Green, the screen. It's Curry outside. They kick out to Hield. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, papá Dios.
Hield's got 15.
Le dije, mío, que aquí uno encuentra pila que con más. Yo estoy dentro del tigre. Mierda.
Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Hield. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
¿Te imaginas, Stephen?
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched.
Warriors, 49.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we
Hace
head into
Palma
the fourth
tocó
quarter,
uno
but stranger
más o
things
menos,
have
pero
happened.
acabé con él.
Here's Garland.
Final. Hasta aquí yo estoy hablando con él yo estoy hablando con ellos por Discord, por el chat. Estando bloqueando la vaina de un pass. Aquí matando a todo el mundo.
Pass to Moody. Curry on the wing. Money from the wing. And that's 17 points.
Okay, cuando tú lo veas que le tira, que se siente muy mal contigo.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Got that one up quick.
Ellos están bloqueando la vaina y cuando lo bloqueen jugamos. Yo estoy jugando aquí.
Now Curry. Over Garland. They get it again. And here are the Cavaliers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time.
Yo jugar esto mejor, que pagan como 4 gente con esto.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his move. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 22.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Garland, that's for two.
Ok, yo no entiendo, pues. Vete, papi, porque si esto no va a jugar.
Outside, Kuminga. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
Ah, que los reportes, loco, bro. Es hard.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Outside, Kuminga. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Here's Spencer. Drills it from outside. Spencer's
No te puedo olvidar.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Pocket six. Garland, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing.
Coño, porque quítalo ya, porque tú lo vas a quitar. Siendo una gente perder el tiempo, la verdad. Espérate, yo creo que me dio un par de pesos. Bailo con usted, nada más con usted. Este muchacho el coño está loco. Pero vea, que yo te veo. Diga el mejor de la historia.
We'll see the New York Knicks and the Denver Nuggets.
Hi
folks, this is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Pass to Jokic. Oh, Robinson with a block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away. Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Now here's Jokic. To the paint. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
The shot by Towns, no good. Here's Gordon. Takes it inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, man, this guy is one of the premier dunkers in the league. At full speed, he's unstoppable.
Out to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Here's Towns. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
When he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Back to Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Jokic the screen. And he lobs it up top.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of it.
Outside Brunson. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Inside. Good work defensively by Robinson.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Back to Towns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, most scorer. His passing is severely underrated.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop him.
Here's Payne. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. It's Shamet on the wing. From deep, drains the triple.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Here's Murray with the drive. Pass to Jokic. We've got 33 seconds left in the first.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Payne. Here's Shamet. The three-pointer off the mark. Denver in the lead. Here's Westbrook. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist.
And what you expect from Russell is that right there. Find a way to get into the lane and make something happen.
Pass to Porter. And a nice finish on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Denver Nuggets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Porter. Westbrook right side. Here's Chanchar. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Denver leading by 7. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Chanchar. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Chanchar's got 5.
For all the attention that Russell gets for his scoring, tonight the passing looks sharp.
Pulls up on the wing. Buries the jump shot.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Good work there as it goes. He's got 9.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
There's a screen. The drive by Murray. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Lays out. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Back to Robinson. Here's Anunoby. Gets the 3 to fall. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Knicks trail by 7. Anunoby on the wing. Towns outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Brunson taking his time here. Outside McBride. Pass to Towns. Back to McBride. Shot clock at 6. Achua with a screen. McBride attacking. Out of bounds. Denver will have it.
And if you're going to grab it, that thing, he lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's the
He
wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Here's Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you say that in Serbian, but trust me.
Outside Hart. Puts up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Here's Jokic. Robinson with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. And the basket by Bridges.
The big men like that running hard in transition should get rewarded, and Robinson able to do that there.
To the inside. Jokic. Jokic finishing through the D.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brunson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Denver leading by 6. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown.
No.
Jokic muscles it down.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Here's Hart. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Denver, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach.